Check this out, guys. This was a great thing to wake up to on a Sunday morning, and this was posted on the COD Warzone subreddit by Mr. The Reverts, and this message is supposedly from a cheating company's Discord, and they've added everyone, which means everyone's on that Discord got this notification. And it says, as some of you may know, Activision Publishing has filed a lawsuit against cxcheats.net and has made it clear to us that our services violate their terms of use. As a result of our lawsuit with Activision, we have agreed to cease development and support for all Call of Duty related products or services sold through the site. These products will not be returning to CX Cheats in any form. You also should be aware that using third-party tools in Call of Duty may result in the suspension or banning of your account by Activision Publishing or the game's developers. We apologize for any pain we've caused to players of Call of Duty. I feel like they were made to say that bit at the end there. If this is true, I do think it will make a big difference to the cheating situation in Warzone. Yeah, we've had ups and downs since the game released in Modern Warfare and Warzone. There's been periods where it felt like there was a cheater in every match, and then gets better for a while. At the start of Season 4, there was definitely a bit of an uptake, but over the last few weeks for me personally, it appears to have got a lot better again, and I don't think I've come across a blatant cheater for at least maybe 3 weeks now. I certainly haven't played against any obvious cheaters in Season 5. Not to say that there aren't any, because obviously there are, but from my experience the last couple of weeks have been okay. Now, Activision taking legal action against these companies because they're violating their terms of service is a really good move for the overall cheating situation and keeping the community as clean as possible. Epic Games did this for Fortnite. They ended up suing a couple of these companies, and as far as I know, in Fortnite, it worked wonders. You don't often see people talking about cheaters in Fortnite, so whatever Epic did to dissuade people, their anti-cheat, it appears to have worked. Now, believe it or not, these big cheat distribution websites, they make an absolute killing off people buying their cheats. So they pay subscriptions, they pay one-off payments to download these cheats and use them on a regular basis when they're updated, new cheats come out, whatever. And they are legitimate companies which are registered in certain countries, limited companies that have employees, they pay tax, they have accountants, they probably have offices too. And I'd imagine that they're turning over quite a pretty penny from doing this. So when a big publisher like Activision, who obviously have a lot of cash, start throwing their weight around and going after these companies, opening up lawsuits against them, potentially suing them, then you can understand why a message like this would appear and why that company, that cheat manufacturer, may actually want to back off and cease creating cheats and distributing them on their website. It's a scare tactic, and on this occasion, it's obviously worked. And if it is true and Activision keep doing this and going after the biggest distributors, people will be fearful of continuing to distribute these cheats because they could face legal action that could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, hundreds of hours of their time. They could lose everything that they've built. And that's why this works. And I'm really happy that this has actually happened, because as much as you guys, as much as anyone playing the multiplayer or Warzone, you want a fair experience. You don't want to be killed by someone on PC, cheating their faces off, aimbotting, wall hacking, whatever they're doing. It's just never that fun. So if this is real, I think it's a great move from Activision. Hit these cheat distributors where it hurts the most, in their pockets. I feel like it's a big win for anyone that wants to play these kind of games fairly. And I did look on that CX Cheats website, and it appears that a part of their Modern Warfare section has gone, and also some of the YouTube videos that they created showing off these cheats have been taken down as part of a copyright strike from Activision. So I think this is legit. It will have a massive knock-on effect too, because imagine you're somebody who runs a rival site like this. You've got engineers developing cheats and then you're distributing them via a subscription model. I imagine that those guys have probably seen this and now they might be sweating a bit thinking, oh, when's that email going to turn up in my inbox? When am I going to get that letter through the post? I think this is a big deal. But yeah, let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. But moving on, before we get into the summer game trials, which are my new obsession, I just wanted to say a big thank you to anyone that used my creator code in the Warzone or Modern Warfare store. So many of you guys have tweeted pictures to me, and I just wanted to say a big thanks to all of these legends that have used my code. Thank you so much. If you put my code in, JackFrags in all caps, in the support a creator section on the store, it means that when you buy anything from the store, I'll actually get a percentage of that sale. So it's just a nice way, I suppose, to help support me, create the content what I do here. So huge thank you to these guys. And if you use my code and get anything, tweet it to me and I'll stick you in a video. So then, summer trials. I didn't realize that these trials were in the game, and it's part of some event that's going on at the moment. Every day they will add a new trial to this, and if you get gold on all of them, then you unlock this awesome looking grouse skin. There it is. So far, there are 2 trials in the game. The first one is called Risky Parkour, and it's a jump trial where the floor is lava and you've got to get from A to B while hitting all the checkpoints in as fast a time as possible. I spent about an hour yesterday on this trying to get my quickest time. I've seen people get way quicker than I've done, but I'm quite happy with this, and this is how I got the gold medal for this challenge. And you do unlock a couple of things with the individual challenges. This one gave you a deagle skin, I think, and a few other things, but this is how I did it. So the doors open straight away onto the cab of the truck. You can ignore that first crate, onto the hay, onto the roof, jump off, instantly turn, first crate, second crate, mantle. You can get onto that second crate though. Slide cancel here so you can jump across, through the window, across again, and then you got to do a slide cancel here so you can do that tack sprint, reach that box, jump up onto the tractor, onto the hay bale, hit the roof, onto the crate. Nice long jump there, onto the hay. Another jump here, strafe jump here, flick it so you can get onto the box, and that's it. Oh man, it took me so long. I wanted to do it as quick as possible. You have to get below 40 seconds to get the gold medal. You don't have to be that quick. I've seen some people get 28 seconds, which is ridiculous, but that was my best time so far. I couldn't be bothered to get a quicker time than that. But that's the first trial, and those are the rewards that you get. And the second trial available at the moment is a gun trial, and you can choose guns. I went for the Fennec and the Striker, put them on single shot, off we go. In the first room there are 5 targets, so I just went left to right. There are 40 targets in total, and you actually minus time if you get 100% or even more accuracy. So I just tried to hit a couple of collats there. Moving through this room, 3 targets on the right, 1 on the left. Move down the stairs, and here in a few more shots we're going to switch to the Fennec so we don't have to reload. Another collat there. Through the door, 12 targets remaining. I could have got that one at the back there first, but I just missed it. Of course, you don't want to hit the civilians. And then here we just go right to left, rush to the finish, and there it is. 36 seconds, but because we had 108% accuracy because of the collats, it minuses 5.4 seconds. So final time of 31, and that got us the gold there. I don't know what it is about these, but I'm obsessed with it. It reminds me of Perfect Dark on the Nintendo 64. I don't suppose that many of you watching this actually played Perfect Dark, but it was one of the first games that I played, which was an FPS that had challenges and time trials for shooting and aiming and stuff like this, and makes me feel nostalgic. It brings me back to that point. Gives me a lot of joy trying to get your best time, figuring out the best route. It's really fun. Give it a shot, but let me know what your best times are on both of those trials. And I'm definitely looking forward to the next ones, and I might show them in a video to demonstrate how to get gold if you're struggling. With that said, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background there. Trying to use the new Finn LMG, but it's kind of bad for Warzone. Would not recommend. Good for multiplayer. Warzone, not so much. I think it gets outclassed by a lot of the current meta weapons. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend too. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.